Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Vital Bracelet D3 White Red DiM, and for today's log we have Nefertimon. Yay! I've been looking forward to raising all these armor level Digimon, so every time I see an armor level Digimon I get really excited. Anyway, Nefertimon is really cool, but before we continue with today's log, just have to say if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel because I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week. If you're interested in such content, go ahead and blast the like and subscribe button with Nefertimon's Rosetta Stone and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. We have Nefertimon, who looks a lot like a sphinx, but not really. But anyway, Nefertimon. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name. It's Neferti was the name of an Egyptian queen. So I think that's the original Egyptian queen is called Nefertiti, but I think they decided not to call it Nefertitimon. Probably would have made it even more of a mouthful, so they just called it Nefertimon. So that's a nice reference, and the Egyptian part of it, I guess, is the fact that it looks a bit like a sphinx, yeah? But there's actually not much mention about this part of its profile. Not exactly, unlike ancient Sphinxmon where that reference to a sphinx is more specific, but in this case, aside from the visual appearance, doesn't seem to be that strong of a linkage to the sphinx mythology. Now let's look at its profile on Digimon.net. It's an armor holy based Digimon that has evolved from the Digi-Egg of Light. And yes, I have to clarify once again, and every time I encounter this word I will correct it because I personally prefer the term Digimental. Egg is the English dub version, but it's very confusing because there are also Digitamas that are called Digi-Eggs. So just to clarify, your normal hatching eggs cannot armor evolve Digimon. These are Digimentals. These are special armors that just happen to look like the shape of an egg, and they decided to call it Digi-Egg out of convenience. But technically it's a Digi-Armor. It's a Digimental. So it's a thing that is like a suit of armor that's just compact. Right, and that Digi armor, it's actually related to our crest of the chosen children in Digimon Adventure 01. So in this case, it is the attribute of light. The Digimental of light has attribute of light, allowing those who equip it to purify darkness with its luminescent power. So in the Digicrest of light, it was possessed by Hikari, right, our main character in Digimon Adventure 01 and also 02, right? So she is the tamer for Tailmon, also known as Gatomon. So she possessed that crest, and then in this Adventure 02, she also used the Digimental of Light to evolve Gatomon using special armor evolution into Nefertimon. So there's some additional notes that's not in the Digimon.net profile, by the way. So even though Gatomon is not a descendant of an ancient species Digimon, it is able to armor evolve into Nefertimon by awaking a dormant special ability in its composition data. Its special moves are Curse of the Queen, by which it fires a red laser beam from the ornament on its head, and Rosetta Stone, by which it summons an enormous stone tablet engraved with the ancient inscriptions in Digicode to attack its foes. Very cool. I never knew that Rosetta Stones had ancient inscriptions. I didn't notice that back then, but back then I was a kid when I watched Digimon Adventure 02. So very nice. I like that. I like they even mentioned specifically that Gatomon is not a descendant of an ancient species Digimon, because they did introduce that fact into some parts of the other Digimon that could armor Digivolve by saying that they are descendants of an ancient species, and that's why they could armor Digivolve right here. So in this case, even though Tailmon is not, or Gatomon here is not from an ancient species Digimon, it is still able to armor evolve because of some dormant special ability in its composition data. Not sure what's the reference there, but they didn't elaborate further on it. But yeah, it's cool. And of course, it also probably helps the fact that, you know, Gatomon was the Gatomon's tamer. Hikari is the one that had the crest of light, the Digicrest of light, right? So probably compatibility that is stronger. But anyway, since you're done with profile and etymology, let's look at its evolution conditions. And when we do that, we have to go to humelos.com. Highly recommend that website for all your evolution condition needs. It's the reason why I was able to document my log for Vital Bracelet, Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. It's an awesome website created by Humelos. He has his own channel. Do check it out. A point is, this website is amazing. If you're ever stuck trying to raise a specific Digimon, go to humelos.com, you'll be able to get your answers. In this case, the Nefertimon here evolves from Gatomon Child, also known as Tailmon Child. So in other words, the Gatomon when it's in its rookie form, not when it's in the form of champion, right? Because then you won't be able to evolve. So make sure you look at and get the right Digimon here. Is the rookie form here. So when it's Gatomon in the rookie form, just make sure you have 8 PP, 1000 vital values, 5+ battles, and you should do it. You should be able to get it. And that's it for its profile and etymology and evolution conditions. Let's take a closer look at its sprite, shall we? Alright, and once again, I think the artwork don't disappoint. The Vital Bracelet BE quality sprite is just amazing. Look at it. And I'm so thankful for Stingmon helping out there, allowing the Nefertimon to fire his finishing move on the second round. So thank you, that was amazing. And then Imperial Dramon Fighter mode coming in to save the day, that was just great. Anyway, Nefertimon here in terms of sprite, I think the quality is there. Vital Bracelet BE quality of sprites is just not disappointing at all. Look at it, it's so detailed, it's very nice, captured every single thing. It represents the artwork completely. Every part of its detail is there. You can see even the design of Nefertimon in the first place is very interesting. You can see the Tailmon, Gatomon part of her design, right? It's an enlarged version of Gatomon, but with armor around Gatomon, right? You can even see that little Saber Leomon claws it has, right? They copied, and then its legs, you know, everything is there. And yeah, it looks fantastic to me. Nefertimon here looks exactly like how it should look. This is its idle animation. Let's see its sleeping animation. This is it sleeping with his eyes closed. But that's a weird thing, right? Technically its eyes look closed on the idle animation, but this is like further closed, like the eyelids are closed. I didn't even know. If you look at it, it looks like it just has a blank stare of eyes, and it looks like its eyes are already closed, but it can, you know, has that eyes closed look when it's sleeping. But yeah, it looks peaceful when it's resting. That's cool. Let's see its training animations. We have Punch, which is basically the strength training animation. Wow, slashing just like Gatomon does, slashing it, punching back, it's totally decimating it. That swipe looks reminiscent of a Saber Leomon's swipe here. Let's see the dash animation as well. This dash animation, oh, it's flying, awesome. And of course it can fly, we've known that. Notice that Gatomon here, his tail, in the Nefertimon part of Nefertimon doesn't have the Holy Ring, because this is when Gatomon doesn't have his Holy Ring yet, and he has to rely on the armor evolutions. Yeah, so that's cool. A little bit of detail there. So Nefertimon here is when Gatomon evolves into this form without his Holy Ring. Let's see the adventure mode to get his walking animation down. That's cool. It's his walking animation there. Very nice, very detailed, and it looks great even in its walking animation. I like this. I've been looking forward to raising all these armor evolutions, and this is not disappointing at all. Very nice. This is exactly what I hoped for. All the armor evolution sprites are very nicely designed, just like the first few armor evolution designs that was featured back on the Ancient Warriors DiM, and we'll be looking at them though soon. Flame Dramon and Rai Dramon. Ray Dramon also known as Ray Dramon. In the English dub name they call it Ray Dramon, right? Flame Dramon and Ray Dramon. Those were the first two armor evolutions to be featured in the first DiM card, right, ever released. And now the rest of the armor evolutions, they look great as well. Just as good quality as Flame Dramon and Rai Dramon. But that's it for today's talk for Nefertimon. If you haven't already, please go ahead and blast the like and subscribe button with Nefertimon's Rosetta Stone, and that is the actual disappointing part, I think, of its animation. If they actually put in a tablet, like literally the tombstone animation, that would have been nice, rather than just a generic flying rock that was jagged, right? It doesn't really look very tombstone-like. Yeah, but the tombstone look was featured in the anime, so I prefer that. But anyway, that's Nefertimon's attack sprite. Kind of generic, but other than that, everything else was perfect, I think. And yeah, so blast the like and subscribe button with Nefertimon's Rosetta Stone. It's on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I have blogs for Vital Bracelet, Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. The playlists are right there, so do check it out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!